You can see here I have two Rolexes, and looking at them there, can you tell any differences between these two? Is there anything that jumps out to you? Because I'll tell you what, if I didn't have one on white and one on green, I would easily mix these two things up. Absolutely stunning. Now I should say at the start of this video, I am not promoting buying or selling fake watches. No. It's bad. Always buy the real ones. Always buy the real ones. This video is to help you so you don't get scammed. So YouTube, you cannot take this video down. I'm doing this as a public service. This is helping people so they don't get scammed by buying a fake one instead of the real one, because look how similar they are. But anyway, let's go and have a look. I'm going to zoom in. I'll do a split screen. I'm going to look at every single element of these watches, and then you decide how accurate it is. I haven't told you which one it is yet. I haven't told you, so guess. Get your guesses in now. Guess, because the video is about to start.
So just a quick overview of the two watches before we get into the split screen view. It's remarkable how similar they are, man, and the price difference between them. Look, obviously this video is aimed at helping you out with a legit check, but really, man, it is so hard to distinguish between the two of these unless you have them hand in hand, or you know exactly what you're looking for in terms of the movement or little imperfections on the bezel, the fluting, the crown. Man, these things look so similar, but we'll get into it. So this super clone I've got here on the right is actually from VS Factory. It is aptly named a super clone. It's pretty much one-to-one in terms of shape, weight, and tooling. Ridiculous, man. All the way down to the sapphire crystal with the anti-reflection coated 2.5 Cyclops on there, looking exactly the same. But let's get into the split screen. So again, we'll just start by looking at the faces of the two. Check out the blue color, how it shines in the light and how it changes depending on the angle you're holding it. Superb. And that applies to both of them. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me right there. There isn't anything that springs to mind. So we're going to have to go a bit closer. Let's have a look at the crown here. So looking at the sharpness of the edges, okay, there's some slight differences. So on the genuine one on the left, it's got a clean finish, but it's not sharp to the if you were to brush your finger over that, it would feel sharp on the fake one, if that makes sense. But it's a very, very slight difference. It just looks a bit crispier on the fake. Looking now at the movement, granted, it's wobbling a bit in my hands. Very similar. They got that down, man. They really have got the movement down. That classic look that doesn't tick, kind of glides on a Rolex, looks the same to my eye. Looking here at the Cyclops on the fake, I mean, it used to be the case that on the fake it wouldn't really fill the whole screen, if that makes sense. It wouldn't fill the whole shape of the Cyclops. The magnification wouldn't be on par with the real, but here pretty much the same. The numbers, I guess, slightly bolder as well on the fake one. But we're talking like 15,000 US dollars, I think it is the conversion. I paid just over 109,000 RMB for the real one, and the fake one is a fraction of that price, man. I guess it's about $500 or so. Terrible with the conversion rate. Looking on the inside of the bezel, the text looks pretty crispy on the fake one. Nothing really giving it away. Looking here at the text, it looks like it's a bit chunkier, a bit of a bolder font on the real one than on the fake. Fake looking a little bit too skinny on the text. But look how closely we are looking at these things, man. It's frightening. It is frightening. If you're buying one secondhand, good luck to you, lads. Really. You know, this real one came directly from the Rolex store, which is why I'm not showing the serial number. A, because I don't want to share that here, because it'll end up on someone's snide watch. But also not really want to sharing it because if this video does well and it gets loads of views, I don't want the seller knowing that I ended up using it for this comparison, because the fake's so accurate, you know. I wouldn't really care otherwise, but this fake is so good. Look at the bezel, look at the fluted bezel, how it catches the light exactly the same. The engraving work on the back of the clasp, or I should say on the inside of the clasp, I don't have a lot to say, man. I really don't. And this is me with them in hand, zoomed in, right in front of my eyes. It's tricky. It's very tricky. Let's have a look at the back. On the back here, I'm looking again at the brushed metal, the brushed steel. No giveaways that I can see. Unreal. Unbelievable. Here the clasp gives it away slightly. You can see on the real one it's got a bit more definition to it. It's just got a bit more clarity to it on the prongs of the crown. Okay, out of split screen, let's go back now. We'll have a quick glance at them side by side again before I wrap this video up. I expected to see huge differences between these things, but honestly, man, you could be wearing either. No one's gonna know. I guess the real test would be having to open up the back of these, open up the case, get inside, look at the movement, look at the tooling, look at the codes, look at the serial numbers. But at that point, you're voiding a warranty on a brand new watch. And in what situation are you going to be able to bust it open when you're checking it out at a second-hand place?
I hope today's video was useful for you if you're in the market for buying a genuine retail real Rolex. Maybe you're buying it in the store, maybe you're buying it secondhand. Hopefully this video was useful for you so you don't get scammed.